Hi, my name's Elijah Palmer. I'm Deputy Director of Education at the Hampton Roads Naval Museum. Today I'm at Malvern Hill, where on July 1st, 1862, the Union Army, assisted by naval gunboats, defeated the Confederates on this field here.
In the early summer of 1862, the Union Army of the Potomac, led by General George McClellan, advanced towards Richmond during the Peninsula Campaign. The Confederate Army of Northern Virginia, under Robert E. Lee, sought to stop the Union advance. The series of costly, but mostly inconclusive battles at the end of June would be known as the 7 Days Battles. On June 30th, the Union Army withdrew to Malvern Hill on their way to Harrison's Landing on the James River, and the protection of the gunboats of the James River Squadron waiting there. As the Confederates followed, Union gunboats fired shells into their columns. As one Confederate report noted, "Unfortunately, our troops were under the range of the enemy's gunboats, which kept up an incessant fire with guns of the heaviest caliber with extraordinary precision." Malvern Hill was a strong defensive position, offering the Union troops open fields of fire over a gently sloping elevation. Colonel Henry Hunt, the Union Chief of Artillery, set up 8 batteries totaling 2 to 3 dozen guns at the summit. Piecemeal Confederate attempts to suppress the Union artillery advantage failed on July 1st, allowing the Union cannons to rule the day. A Confederate infantry assault late in the afternoon advanced near the Union guns at a heavy cost, with cannon fire scything large gaps in their lines. When some got close, Union infantry rushed forward to push the attackers back. The Union field artillery was supplemented with shelling from USS Mahaska and USS Galena, who were on the James River roughly 2 miles away. In an example of inter-service coordination, an Army Signal Corps officer came aboard USS Mahaska in the morning of July 1st. When the ship engaged in the battle during the afternoon, this officer directed fire from the foremast, calling down to the crew of the 100-pound Parrott rifle. Galena anchored nearby late in the afternoon, and both ships continued firing into the evening. While it is unclear of exactly how accurate the naval guns were, the sheer presence of these large-caliber cannon raining fire down on the battlefield provided a morale boost for the Union soldiers after a week of fighting and marching. The importance of this presence can be seen in contemporary illustrations of the battle, with most showing the gunboats. Before the battle started, General McClellan had gone to look at Harrison's Landing, where he planned to withdraw his army, and so was on board Galena during the battle. His generals were able to defend Malvern Hill without him, but his absence would provide ammunition against him in the 1864 election. After the firing stopped, McClellan overruled some of his generals and continued on with the planned withdrawal to the river, abandoning the strong defensive position at Malvern Hill. Instead, he wanted to rely on the safety provided by the guns of the James River Squadron, including the famous USS Monitor. This withdrawal effectively put an end to both the 7 Days Battles and the overall Peninsula Campaign.
Union artillery here on this ridge and from the gunboats beyond played a decisive role at Malvern Hill. I'm Elijah Palmer with the Hampton Roads Naval Museum. Thank you for watching.